What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today is a gorgeous day. I'm running some errands and I want to talk about some big plans for the channel and some other awesome automotive news. 2018 is going to be a magnificent year for the automotive industry. With the New York and Chicago Auto Show behind us, we got to see cars like the Alfa Romeo Giulia and Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Beautiful cars. We also got to see things coming from Ford like the Bullitt. Also, we saw Chevrolet drop the 1500 Silverado and it looks magnificent. So many other announcements I know are coming for the New York Auto Show, and one of them in particular is what I want to talk about for this channel. Everyone is expecting this announcement to either come at the New York Auto Show or later on in the year. However, I fully believe it's going to be announced at the New York Auto Show, and what I'm talking about is the 2019 Ford GT500. Now, I fully believe the GT500 is going to get announced at the New York Auto Show, as it's the best time to make huge announcements or drop bombshells. For instance, the Demon was announced last year at the New York Auto Show. Now, if you think about it, they've already done teasers on the GT500 when they dropped the Mustang Bullitt at the Detroit Auto Show, which is very similar to how Dodge handled the Demon last year. It's pretty much almost a guarantee that they're going to drop the news at the New York Auto Show. It's the best time to do it, and Ford is not going to announce it at another show. They're going to do it at the New York Auto Show. So the question is, are they going to do it this year at the Auto Show or next year? I don't see Ford waiting another year to do this, as it's already been several years without a GT500. I think the last GT500 was 13 or 14. We're here in 18, and it's now 4 years later. And with the Demon already out, the Hellcat out, the wide-body Challenger, and now the wide-body Charger on the way. So I fully believe Ford is ready to ignite this war even further by dropping the bombshell at the New York Auto Show. Now, Ford said it was going to be more than double the horsepower of the 1967 GT500, which means it's going to be 700 plus. If you look at the pictures I'm putting there up on the screen, you'll see that the tachometer reads 7th gear. If you notice at the top of one of these pictures, it shows 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you translate that to Celsius, it's 28.9 or 289, which is one of the original engines for the Mustang GT back in 1967-68. So if you think about that, that's another hint they're giving to us. Now, on one of the images on the bottom of the screen, you'll notice it says 64.5 miles, which is 64 and a half. That's the first year the Mustang came out. On another image, you'll see it says 74.3, which would be 743, and I have a feeling that is the torque rating, or it could be wheel horsepower. We don't know yet. They're really trying to compete with the Demon and the Hellcat, and because the Mustang is going to be a little bit lighter than the Hellcat, probably 500 pounds or so, it's going to be very quick. It's definitely going to have over 755 horsepower. They're going to definitely want to put the 10-speed automatic in there, which is what Ford and Chevy are sharing. And that transmission was co-developed as well by Ford and Chevy, and it's a very fast shifting automatic transmission. It's got the Mustang GT down into the high 11s with 460 horsepower, so you can imagine what it's going to do with 755. We're probably looking at times of the mid-10s at 130 miles an hour roughly, depending on the launch and the tire setup that comes on the car from the factory. I would expect 335s in the GT500. If they give us 305s, I'm going to laugh. That's like having a Hellcat with 275s. It makes no sense. Ford, if you're watching this video, I highly recommend putting 335s on the GT500. The Corvette has 335s. It spins out all day, and it only has the LT4 with 650 horsepower. So with 105 more horsepower, or even more than that, 335s are like the bare minimum I would want on the back of that Mustang. Otherwise, it's going to be a sled on ice. It's just going to be sliding all over the place, and we don't want that. Now, it is going to come with a 5.2-liter supercharged V8, which is the engine that has been spec'd out and leaked online. Now, I fully believe this is going to come with an automatic 10-speed transmission or a 6-speed manual. I believe that's going to be an option, as well as carbon fiber wheels. I believe that's going to be an add-on option. Maybe there's going to be a GT500 as well as a GT500R. Not sure at this point, but I do believe we might get 2 keys, just like we did with the Boss Mustang a few years ago. I think we might get a 755 horsepower and maybe even 800 plus horsepower with 2 different keys, one for race fuel. I don't know, but it looks like Ford is definitely up to something. Now, the GT500 I had that came out in 2007 through 2009 had 500 horsepower. The one after that had 550. Then they upped the horsepower to 662, and now it's going to be 755 plus. So if you think about the pattern, it's definitely following suit with the previous generations and their upgrades. 755 seems highly likely, if not a little bit more, and I'm really excited to see what Ford does with this at the New York Auto Show, because I fully believe they're going to be dropping the bombshell on this car. It just so happens I'm going to the Ford dealership right now to get this Explorer checked out, and I'm going to definitely find out from them what's going on and see if I can dig any more information. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is I'm pretty excited to announce that today is the day that I'm letting you guys know that the Hellcat is going to be traded in for the GT500 most likely. I am 90% sure that the GT500 is going to be coming. So if they drop the bombshell about the GT500 at the New York Auto Show, like I think they will, and they most likely will because of what's going on in the automotive industry right now, I am going to be announcing the fact that I'm trading in my Hellcat for a GT500. That's right. I'm letting you guys know now that the GT500 is going to be the next car on Driveway Demons. Now, I have been thinking about a Jeep Trackhawk, but I'm 90% sure that the next vehicle for Driveway Demons is going to be a Shelby GT500. Now, that is going to be awesome. Then I can figure out which dealerships are going to be able to order this for me, and once I figure out which dealership I can go to, I'm going to do a video on that and going to order my custom GT500. It is going to be epic. I cannot wait. I'm definitely going to be ordering white or black. I just may consider grabber blue if it's still a color, as that looked really, really good on previous Mustangs. Also, the red color on the new GT500 that they put in the teaser videos looks phenomenal. So there's so many options. What do you guys think? A GT500 coming to the channel. I'm a car guy. I will definitely miss the Hellcat, but I just love cars so much. And with the GT500 having 50 more horsepower than the Hellcat, maybe more than that, there's so much more room for expansion. Yes, the Hellcat could go 800, 900, or 1,000. It could keep on going, but the GT500 could as well. And I love cars, and it's new, and it's something brand new for the channel. So what do you guys think? Are you pumped to see me build a custom GT500 later on this year once they're announced and ready to go into production? I am so pumped to see a new GT500. I've been waiting for this moment for 4 years. I love my Hellcat. That's never going to change. But the new Shelby is going to be nothing short of brilliant. The horsepower wars are on. That makes me so happy with the ZR1 coming, an update very soon for the ZL1 and the new GT500, the wide body Hellcat Charger coming out. This is going to be a fantastic year. 2018 and 19 are going to be the best 2 years we've had in a very long time. I guarantee it. The horsepower wars are on, and this is epic. I cannot wait to see what the GT500 brings. So I just spoke with Doug, the finance manager here at the Locardi Ford dealership. So I got a lot of Ford reviews coming for you guys in the coming weeks. It's going to be pretty awesome. Plus, I'm already here checking out things about the GT500. You can see the Mustang over here. Very beautiful color. I really hope the GT500 comes in an option with that yellow because I really do like it. It's a very nice color for the Mustang. Right beside it, over here, we got a Ford Focus RS. So here is a Ford Focus RS. I did do a review on one of these about 4 or 5 months ago. Check it out, it's on my channel. One of my favorite sport compact cars of all time. I haven't driven the new Type R Civic, so I can't really compare it against that vehicle, but other than the Type R, the new one, the RS is definitely a great vehicle. I like my DC5 a little bit better as far as handling, but the RS is a magnificent vehicle, and Ford have really hit the nail on the head with this vehicle, in my opinion. Ford have really done a great job with the RS. I may do another review, more in-depth review on the RS here with Locardi Ford, but I definitely would tell you guys that this is a beast. It's really quick. 0 to 60 times are in the 4-second range if you really know how to drive it. It's just awesome. And white, of course, is one of my favorite colors. I like it in blue or white. Black is not bad, but I'm more of a white kind of guy. You guys know that from the, my BMW, my Hellcat, my Jeep, my Durango, and now my DC5. This is such a great color on a Mustang. The yellow just really pops on the newer Mustangs. Just the way the body style is and the color, everything just flows right. The interiors are so much better. I'm gonna have a couple of Mustang reviews coming up. Hopefully EcoBoost and a GT. Heck, they even have a Corvette in here. Someone traded in their Corvette, and you know that person probably got a GT350 or the new 2018 5.0. At least that's my guess. But yeah, the interiors are definitely a lot better on the newer Mustangs. Anything 2015 and up. You can see the paint from the factory is extremely high quality. Really nice color. I just love that color on the Mustang. I really love that yellow color. It's fantastic. But I'm gonna get out of here. Going to be emailing Doug in the next couple of days. I'm going to pick out a car to come review here. Lots of stuff coming from the Ford dealership. Very nice people up here at Locardi Ford. You guys should check them out here in Watchung, New Jersey. They got some Lincolns here, the Explorers out there. They even have a Raptor. There's a Raptor here. I think it's out front. There is definitely a Raptor. That color is absolutely magnificent. I love that color. It is so awesome. Check that out. That The GT500 comes in that color. That's what I'm getting. That right there is what I'm getting for sure. Definitely gonna pick that over white. You guys know that I love my white cars. Like, that would look good too on a GT500, but come on, that blue, grabber blue, the best color ever on a Mustang in my opinion besides white. And I've had so many white cars, I would definitely have to get grabber blue on the GT500 if it's available. Maybe that red color as well. There's the Raptor right there. So yeah, there's another great color on the Mustang. They got an Audi over here. But I like the rear end of the new 18s, but I prefer the 15s a little better in the rear end. I guess it's just personal preference. I can't wait for the GT500 to come out. It is going to be fan-frigging-tastic. There's the Raptor right here. You can see. The new one is a little better with the EcoBoost in a lot of ways, but nothing beats that old American V8 grunt that you're gonna get from the Boss engine, that's for sure. Today, there's been some more renderings of the GT500 leak. I'm gonna put a picture up there on the screen. Pretty awesome if you ask me. I don't like the wheels. They're gonna have to change that. The one they used in the teaser ad is probably the one that I would wanna run on the GT500. But what do you guys think? Me getting GT500 for the channel to go along with the Integra Type R, maybe get something different when I'm done with the Integra Type R later on next year. I don't know if they're gonna drop the news at the auto show for sure, but if they do, that's the vehicle I'm looking at getting. If they don't drop the news on the GT500, I'm thinking about getting the Trackhawk. Let's not forget, Dodge is doing big things this year as well. I feel like we're gonna see something on the TRX at the New York Auto Show because they've now teased the fact that they have the 7-liter SRT engine that's gonna be producing well over 500 horsepower, as well as a Hellcat option that's gonna be in the 600, 700 horsepower range, and most likely the full 700 horsepower for the Ram Rebel TRX. And the fact that they're gonna be replacing all the 6.4-liter SRT engines by 2020 with the new 7.0, which is gonna be well over 500 horsepower. I'm anticipating around 550 plus, so that is going to be marvelous. Dodge, Ford, Chevy, all playing against each other. I just love it when the manufacturers compete with each other. A war, which I like to call it, because it makes it so much more fun for guys like us, the enthusiasts who love cars, and we just get so much more options to choose from. Because let's face it, if there was only one manufacturer, there'd be no competition, and the cars would suck. Hell, even electric is in the competition here with Tesla and their Roadsters and their P100D. It's just getting ridiculous in a good way how much competition is in the automotive industry right now. It is so frigging fantastic. Just got finished up with the Ford dealership, and now I'm back here with the Hellcat. Gonna give it a cold start, and then I gotta go run and pick up some food and groceries for the family, as there's a state of emergency declared in New Jersey today at 8 p.m. because of the big snowstorm coming in later tonight. So I'm taking the Hellcat out for one last spin until Thursday because of the snowstorm. Now it's time to cold start the kitty and see what my son thinks as we're headed out to get some groceries for this winter storm.
Hi, Dad.
That is beast mode right there, right, buddy? If the GT500 is announced during the week of April 1st at the New York Auto Show, and I do end up trading in for it later on in the year, I know myself as well as my subscribers will look back at this video when I said, hey, I'm definitely gonna miss the living crap out of the Hellcat about 2 or 3 months after trading it for the GT500. I know there'll be a time if I end up trading that I'll look back and say, hey, damn, I missed the Hellcat. It's kind of like sentimental value I have with cars. I love cars, and I kind of cling on to them once in a while. So So I'm wrapping up the video the very next afternoon. This is the snowstorm I was telling you about, which is nowhere near as bad as they said it would be. So as far as the GT500 is concerned, I know I'm gonna miss the Hellcat, and I know that you guys are probably gonna be pumped if it's announced and I get it for the channel. If not, it will be the Trackhawk most likely. And I know for a fact I'm gonna miss the Hellcat, as it's one of the sexiest cars I've ever laid my eyes on. I don't even really know for sure if I wanna trade the Hellcat. Maybe I will sell the Type R to get the GT500 or the Trackhawk. You can see big blobs of snow are falling as it's wet snow, and they're falling from the trees and just smashing onto the ground in the cars. You can see it right there. They're just kind of falling out of the tree, making big impact noise, like right there. It just fell on the grass. That is insane. It's nowhere near as bad as they said it would be. It didn't start snowing till after 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we only have maybe 3 inches of snow. They said we'd get a foot. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, as it's supposed to stop around 8 p.m. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The GT500 could be coming to the channel this year if they announce it at the New York Auto Show, or I could be getting the Trackhawk. I just don't know if I'm gonna trade the Hellcat in or sell the Integra Type R. So what do you guys think I should do? Sell the Integra or sell the Hellcat? I'd really like to keep both, but I can't keep the Integra, the Hellcat, and one of the new cars. So we're gonna have to see what happens. Unless you guys can share the living crap out of my channel and get me to 50,000 subscribers before the summer, then maybe I could afford to have all three. So it's up to you guys. Share the channel, and maybe I could have the GT500, the Hellcat, and the Integra Type R. So we'll see what happens, guys. Share the channel with everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comment below. I'd love to see what you guys think, and make sure to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget, for all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching all my videos and supporting my channel. I broke 10,000 subscribers this week. It is awesome. Going for 11,000 already. I'm about to hit 10,300, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Don't forget, support the channel at drivewithdemons.com. You get your hoodies there and support the channel. But until the next video, from New Jersey in this winter storm, I'm Corey with Drive with Demons. Until the next video, remember, have fun and be safe.